You are now tuned in to the MisFits table.
Welcome to the MisFits Table Podcast.
What you just heard was Manatee Sex.
Yes. That's from our latest record, Manatee Sex Volume 5, coming out this Friday. So make sure you guys check it out. It's featuring KC's impersonation of 15 manatees having an orgy with a scuba diver. So make sure you guys check that out.
Yeah, check that.
I am one of 3 co-hosts. Sorry, Andy, Steven, along with the champion, the little dick bad bitch, the extrovert introvert, Black Zeus, King of Poetry Hour, and you can follow me on OnlyFans. And I'm here with 2 amazing and enlightened. What the fuck, Lynn?
What?
Co-host.
Hey, it's me. Turn on the lights and run away from me. It's me, your boy Glenn. You know, as always, every week I come to win. You never know. I might be in a store trying to find a whore, trying to steal some cash. You never know. I'm with my amazing co-host. I'm nervous today. I'm just glad I got the interview. I've been in the industry. But yeah.
So, yeah, it's me, KC. KC, what you can't see, you know it's me, the Segway champ, the only one who could be. But yeah, it's your favorite neighborhood night walker. Maybe on the corner selling some ass, maybe some gas. It's up to you to decide. How much are you willing to spend on a night out on the town? $10. That's enough.
So,
but yeah, don't fuck with me because I will put a K to your brain and I will eat it. No, I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's KC. KC. The data.
Shut up. No more.
I usually cut Casey off and just start the intro, but I wanted to see where it was going. This is the first time I let Casey talk in 30 episodes.
I was gonna keep going too, but I lost my train of thought.
It's okay. You got hit by that train. Right now.
You said imagine being in a train?
Imagine getting hit by a train.
Glenn just admitted he liked trains.
Nigga, I did not say that. Do not put that. I did not say that. Take that off the record.
Put it back on there. Put it back on the record. Come on.
I just want the listeners to understand when I don't move us forward in the podcast, you get conversations like this. But anyway, Baba Booey. Yes. How was y'all weeks? How was your mental health? How you guys feeling? There was a lot of shit that happened this week. What's going on?
It's a great day to be black.
Come on now.
Joe Biden. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But no, on some real shit, Trump is out of office. Bye, Donnie. Bon voyage, nigga.
All I gotta say is Kamala Harris. Joe Biden. Joe, we did it. You're the president of the United States.
Wavy, baby.
Zan, bro. She was off the Zan, bro.
Or maybe she just got her shit piped down because
I was thinking that. I didn't want to say it. I did not want to say it, but I was thinking it the whole time.
Her white husband gave her that salami.
Listen, wait. She has a husband?
Yeah, she has a husband.
Wait, she has a white husband?
Yeah, white husband. She's a you know they call her a coon. You know she's a coon.
Okay, I guess. I'm not celebrating Trump being out of office yet because technically anything could happen. I'm just praying that this nigga Joe Biden lives to make it, to be president.
He do like he lost some opioids sometimes, like keeping him alive.
He's been in Oregon.
My dad said something. My dad said something that made sense to me. He said Joe Biden is going to be how 2020 ends because until he puts his hand on that Bible, he's not technically president. So we just gotta make sure he stays alive until then. So then, shit doesn't hit the fan. But
protect him. I mean, but if that's the case, Kamala would be president, and then we get a woman president.
Yep. No, that's the thing. Until they both get sworn in, they're not technically
like
allowed to be president and vice president. So it's like they have to do a whole election again or some shit.
God damn it!
I feel like I should take presidency.
You should.
Yeah, do it, man. I've been saying you gotta run for president for a long time.
It's only right. It's only right for that.
Only right. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get up as soon as I get my inaugurational speech. I'm gonna put my pants down.
and I'll be the one to
put a flag on this bitch.
It's gonna be a long 4 years. This nigga just pooped his
People gonna love it too.
But you are gonna have a cult following. That's the type of person that has a cult following.
Approval rate.
But yeah. Speaking of inaugurational speeches, I have a great song to go for my inaugurational speech.
What? I like that. That was actually a fire ass.
I didn't know where you're going with it, but I like where it ended.
Yeah, I know you like it.
The first half, not gonna lie. But
you have no choice but to like it. All of you, all the listeners, you have no choice.
All hail King Plankton.
But no, Trippie Redd came out with this album, and he has a very good song on the album. It's called "We."
Ew.
I'm not listening to that.
It's a very good
song. How you gonna say that? How did I know that?
Did you listen to it?
No. Okay, I got nothing to talk about. He's terrible. I don't like Trippie Redd no more.
No, listen to "We" by Trippie Redd. It's a very good song, and I really like it a lot. And I think it's group music, and I feel like that song made the album. And by it making the album, I felt like I had to listen to that song 6 times in one day because I like the song that much. But I mean, it's not like the best song or anything. But I've been wanting to get new music and stuff, but I don't know.
You know what you just reminded me of when you said like play the song 6 times in one day. I'm changing my music choice now. It used to be it's not important because the song I'm choosing right now is Chanel by Frank Ocean. Because that song used to be played on repeat. And when I say repeat, I mean 48 hours straight on repeat. So I remember the day it came out, bro. I remember that fucking day. Oh my gosh, such a good song, bro. Chanel by Frank Ocean is such a good song. Please listen to it.
It's a whole vibe, bro.
I kind of want to listen to it right now, but I can't. So
Frank Ocean is a good artist.
He's an amazing artist.
He's an amazing artist. That's not even a question. But,
what about you, Glennie?
I don't know if I said this one before, but the song that's been stuck in my head all week is "Dreams" by Fleetwood Mac.
I feel like a lot of people have been listening to Fleetwood Mac lately, or at least referencing them.
It's because of that dude, my man's
I know who you're talking about.
I about to say the Cholo. I about to say the Cholo or the Migo with the fucking juice, drinking the cranberry juice.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy. I don't know anything about him. He could be a baby killer for all I know, but for what I've seen so far,
he could be a baby. Shit, you never know.
Could be a baby.
He could be a baby.
Joe Biden is just a baby.
Joe Biden is a baby.
Oh, shit. Shout out to all our baby listeners out there. Shout out to everybody with the ages 2 and under. Just tuning in.
Yo, chill.
It's a lot of people from the UK listening to us, and I know half of them got to be 2 or under.
Hello, Governor.
Hello. I don't know how y'all really speak, but I had one experience with somebody from over there, and it was the scariest thing ever.
What happened?
Did they touch you?
So I was in Argentina, and I was on like a tour with my group, and I was just walking, minding my business, really. And next thing you know, I felt this everlasting presence behind me. And you know when you get a presence, like you feel something like next to you, but for some reason it felt humongous. And I was like, whoa, I felt it. And I like just ignored it. I was like, I'm in a whole other country. I'm with a group of people. Somebody would have definitely looked. But it was this gigantic British dude behind me. And he just whispered down. He was tall. He was like at least 6'8". So he like bent down. He was like, is this the free walk and talk? And I was like, oh my fucking God. I was like, what the hell? And he was like, is it? And I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, I guess. I didn't understand what a walk and talk was then. And then it took me a while to think about it after he walked away with his girlfriend. But I just thought of it. I was like, this humongous being of a human just bent down and whispered in my ear, "Is this a free walk and talk?"
I thought you was gonna say he put his cock.
Bro, I don't know where that conversation was going. Like, in my head, you were like in your room when this dude pulled up. Like,
No, outside but around people.
wait, what is a walk and talk?
It's like a tour, bro.
It's a tour.
That's basically what it is. It's like, it's just a free walk.
That's what they call it.
That's like
That sounds so British.
It is, bro.
That just sounds like a British thing.
Every time I do a British accent, I end up doing a fucking Australian accent, mate.
Australian accent.
Crikey! Get your fucking cock out my face!
I do a fucking a British accent.
Wait.
I can't do it.
That's Baltimore. Fuck that.
I try to do an Asian accent, but I can only say Asian type of things.
Asian, I like
That sounds so racist.
Bosak noodle.
You fucking a Chinese man. You fucking I fuck you.
You, huh? You was Asian fuckboy, huh?
Oh, you.
Someone's gonna pull up our podcast and we're canceled. That's why I don't tell people about the podcast no more.
They love it. They love it. They're all laughing. Comedians.
The only people I talk to my Snapchat about the fucking podcast 24/7.
I have an entire audience in my head, so I tell them about it.
Like my Snapchat is so tired of my podcast. I know they are.
You should we're on OnlyFans now. Stay tuned.
Wait.
No, subscribe to my OnlyFans. DM me for more info. But anyway, so we got the first topic. Like, what's going on, man?
Oh,
why are we here?
I want to talk about some that most people don't think about until you actually look at it. What are humans physically and mentally capable of? Like, what are we supposed to be mentally and physically capable of? Because we go around. I'm telling you, what?
I'm gonna get some orange juice.
Wait. All right, go ahead. Wait, do you want us to?
No, keep going.
Okay, all right.
I'm about to show y'all what I'm capable of. Hold on.
What the?
Grim's never coming back. All right, come on, let's keep talking, I guess.
But basically, what are humans really supposed to be capable of? Because like, you look at these people, like in history and stuff. These people were able to run faster. I feel like these people. For the listeners listening right now,
this is why y'all gotta watch the YouTube.
This man just pulled out a whole jug of orange juice and started downing it, bro. He put his tongue in the bottle.
And
how'd you get it that fast?
Capable of.
Yeah. But what do y'all think humans are really capable of? Do you think we got fat and slower and stupider throughout the years? I think we did.
No, we didn't. I beg to disagree. Because we actually we aren't as fit, but we're mentally more advanced.
I don't think so.
We evolved, sir. Like, we had fucking guns and bombs and shit.
I feel like that's the problem right there. That's one of the main problems right there. First of all.
How so?
I feel like it's the main problem because we're in a stalemate. And I feel like since we've been stuck here for so long, we've been killing each other. First of all, I feel like we're not supposed to be living like that. Second of all, I feel like if we're sitting in one spot killing and pillaging and stuff, where is the expansion of knowledge? We might learn and make a phone or something, but I feel like phones are just here just to damage us in the long run. They may help out in different ways, but I feel like they're damaging more. Everything, all this new technology, I feel like it's damaging us more than it's healing us. And I feel like if we start reconnecting to our true purpose and true being of life, I feel like that's when we find true intelligence. Okay. I feel like we don't even think for ourselves.
We've been to the moon, my guy. We've been to another planet.
I agree with both of y'all, but I also strongly disagree with both of y'all at the same time. There was so much I have to say. I'm not going to go on one. So, okay, literally, I feel like we have gotten smarter when it comes to things like technology, or just general achievements, because that's just what we do. You know, we just move forward constantly. Very rarely do you see us move backwards, you know, intellectually or like technology wise. But like, I feel like on a personal level, we've gotten out of touch with what we're really supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Can I say this? I feel like communication has advanced us, but everything other than that, I feel like we've been done. Oh, we can't even figure out how they move the bricks for the pyramids. Like, if we can't figure out that, then how smart really are we? Like, these ancient peoples knew
Probably
about
pulley systems, levers and pulleys.
those were not working. They
What do you
did a
mean?
study on those, and they said it was literally impossible for those pulleys to pull those tons of bricks. First of all, those rock sediments came from thousands of miles away, hundreds of miles away, and you have to figure out a way to pull them from there. But they did I read something. They did a study on it, and they said the levers and pulleys wouldn't work because they just didn't have the materials for it. Because our levies and pullers won't work for them. Like, even with the Olmec heads. Like, how did you get those Olmec heads were like high up in the mountains and stuff, bro?
You understand, bro? People had a lot of time on their hands.
We have a lot of time.
No, okay. So think about it like this.
Listen.
Think about Casey. Put this in perspective. Let me put this in perspective. When Modern Warfare came out, like the first, like not the new one, like the first Modern Warfare came out, the amount of time that people spent playing that game in 3 months is the amount of time it took for people to build the pyramids. That's how much time people were spending playing a video game. Like one video game, mind you. One video game. It took that amount of time to build the pyramids. So imagine if we didn't have all this. Like, we would just have time to just think and just philosophize and build.
This
like,
is why
that's
I
what
think
they
we're
did
dumb.
all day, every day. All they had to do was just think about shit like that.
And this is why I think they was like some type of smarter than us. A lot of them.
No, they just had more time on their hands.
They just have we're the same
I feel
people.
like-
It's not like we're just the ancestors. If
That's
anything,
what I'm saying.
we're more evolved forms, but it's just a situational thing.
Yeah.
I feel like we're being blocked though from the stuff we call so advanced. I feel like a lot of the things that we call advanced are blocking us from what we really can achieve. Like, I feel like we can have been achieve like so many different things if we just didn't start getting blocked off. And I feel like
Explain
we
that.
still achieve though. That's the thing.
Huh?
Yeah, explain what you mean by that. Like, what do you mean? With being
But we
blocked?
achieve. But look. We may achieve, but a lot of our achievements are then going to move on. A lot of them move on to then hurt us in another way. And I feel like if we didn't have and I feel like a lot of people are starting to notice, and I feel like a lot of people are starting to get like real spiritual and stuff. And I tell you an example, like when I started doing Wim Hof and started meditating, I felt like I started becoming more open and less distracted. And when I started becoming less distracted, I just felt like I started thinking about it. I was like, wait, these people back then, kind of what you just said, Asar, they didn't have distractions, so they had time to think. And I feel like when we built all these distractions and guns and stuff, I feel like that's part of the distractions. We just got distracted to a point that where we get ignorant. And when we get ignorant to a lot of different things, we have all these opposing thoughts, opposing conversations happening to each other and stuff. And we just stop thinking, and it goes into a circle, and we start killing off the earth, and we start disconnecting from it and disconnecting from a lot of things that were, I feel like back then were like mandatory or just wasn't as distracted back then. I don't know. I just feel like we was just it was a different type of intelligence back then. It's hot. Hang on.
Here's something for you. Think about this. People literally used to get burned at the stake for a fucking book, for the Bible.
But who used to do that, Glenn? I'm not talking about their history. I'm not talking about their history.
Wait, but I'm just saying. Let me finish. Back then, people were in our terms and in our standard, primitive as fuck.
I'm not talking about that, bro. People.
What do you mean?
All I'm gonna say is that I've done a lot of research and stuff, and
So wait, are you
Can
talking
you
about?
explain it though? Because I'm lost a little bit. I need you to explain yourself a little bit more.
I think I know what he mean. Are you trying to say that people were more enlightened in previous
yes, but
Yeah, that's what I was saying before.
Yeah.
We just got out of touch with ourselves on a personal level. That's all.
I don't want you to think
try to
about.
boil it down to like, okay, yeah, obviously there's more distractions. We live, especially in Western society, it's corporate. You know, people are capitalizing off of our time. So of course we're gonna be distracted all the time. If people are making money out of it, they built it to a science.
And
But like, you can still tap into that personal, spiritual, whatever you want to call it. Like, you can still get into that.
yeah, but they keep it in a system. But I was gonna say, I'm not talking about the Neanderthals and stuff. I'm talking about the actual intelligent people of
Those
the
are not
past.
even,
I'm
those
not
ain't even,
talking about the people that just, huh?
I said those are not even humans.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about that. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say
I know you.
actual
Primitive,
intelligence.
I know what you're
primitive
talking about.
people.
I'm not talking about the stupid ones, but but I feel like they try to keep us in the system too. It's like a money thing too, like a capitalism thing, and I feel
Right.
like they don't want us to get back in touch. I feel like they got us in a spot they
Of
want.
course not, dude. Because if we got in fucking touch, we would just wake up and just realize, dude, they're fucking making people are making missiles, dude. People are just out making missiles. Instead, you could be making fucking, I don't know, sex robots or something fun like that. But people are making fucking missiles, dude. And they're selling it and they're dropping it off in Afghanistan and killing babies, man. And then, and on top of that, they feed us this junk food, dude. And they have us all distracted by everything. And then, oh, why am I so fat? I gotta see a doctor. Oh, here, take these pills. You get into the Western medicine. Dude, they don't want you to wake up. They don't want you to fucking see that shit.
Because that
Of course,
then you just
they're gonna keep us dumbed down, fat, and stupid.
It keep the real history of the world away from us too. They
Now,
keep a lot of stuff hidden, a
Who's
lot of
they?
things hidden.
Because
Who
we
is
were
they? They.
The power hungry.
Okay, we gotta clarify a day.
I don't know who the fuck they is, but I know what's a day. I sound like a
It's
fucking
not-
conspiracy theorist, and I actually don't like conspiracy theorists, but I sound like one, so fuck it.
They are the governments. A lot of the governments that's rolling. A lot of the governments that's rolling over a lot of territory of the lands, and they all communicate with each other. And it's a whole nother system from what we live in. And to them in their head, they're living above us. And in order to keep us cleared, they put this system out and they have arguments in their system, which trickle down to our system. And it's basically, to me, it's like a war between them, but we're in the way. And if we start to learn, then we're really getting away and take back.
Dude, you know what enlightened people do, bro? You know, like when you just wake up from a dream and you're just like, oh wow, I'm glad that was a fucking dream. Let me just ignore that shit and just go on my fucking life, right? Some people that's like they just wake up. They just wake up and they're just like, what the fuck? I'm not going back there.
Yeah.
And you know what they do? Dude, they just go to the supermarket. Or they just go to the park or some shit and they just live their life. They're not like people like enlightened. Like, I feel like enlightened people aren't just out here screaming, "Hey, everybody, look at me! I'm enlightened! Hey, look at me!"
There are some people
If they are, then I will beware of that. I think it would be wise to beware of that. But at the same time, you got to realize that a lot of these people that are enlightened are just living life. They're just keeping to themselves. They're not like.
But do you
exposing necessarily, unless they feel some type of calling or there's some type of spiritual teacher, which you rarely get, you know, like they're just okay, that was a dream. Now it's time to fucking just do this shit, but like in a more pure way, more pure way, you know, just live life. Just go to the fucking mountains or fucking, I don't know, play some fucking Call of Duty and jerk off. I don't fucking know. Like,
I think like in 100 years, it's gonna be. I feel like you're gonna see more enlightened people than ever. Because think about it, people whoever you close to or somebody's gonna rub off, and they're gonna go on like this whole journey.
Dude, okay. So who do you guys think is like? We don't have like a Ram Dass. We don't have like a Terrence McKenna. Like we don't have like these spiritual teachers. Like who are like, you know, like they're all gone. Like who are these people gonna be?
Why can't?
Because it's not like the 70s or the 60s and stuff. Like,
it's no more.
Or maybe I'm just ignorant to it. Maybe there's like a mad people, and I'm just like I don't know about them or something.
But I have a question for y'all that's gonna rock your world.
Please tell me.
What happens when everyone is enlightened? Where do you go from there? Does there have to be a lack of enlightened people for there to be enlightened people?
I
think about that.
I think it'll be less conflict. Maybe.
I think we would just be real people, dude. I think enlightened people are just real fucking people. Like a lot of people have this perception of somebody that's like on a path to enlightenment or just a spiritual person or an enlightened person. Like they're just like super positive, just doing yoga, you know, just about my plan. Like those people fucking suck, dude. Those people that are just fucking nice and positive all the time. Like just be a real person. I think that's what enlightened people are. I think it'll just be a more real world. Of I don't know if conflict would necessarily stop. Like people would just be like, "Hey, I'm angry too. Like we gotta whatever. I don't know what type of like futuristic way that people would like solve conflicts, but like I don't know.
I think the systems of power will fade away or ease down a little bit. I feel like it wouldn't be so much of a system.
Of
You see
course
what I'm
not.
saying?
It would be more like a community.
Yeah, that's what I feel like it would be. Like a utopia, maybe.
Utopia.
That's a strong word.
It is a strong word. I feel like it will be communities of utopia, though. It will be communities of utopia. I feel like
What does that look like?
They always
a
end up
group of communities coming together in different areas, like living whatever life they want. Honestly, living the most like without any like minimum stress. Minimum stress. I feel like, but like
a monastery?
not really ruled by any type of system or over governed by anything. I feel like a lot of those would pop out.
Like a monastery?
Yeah,
I guess so. I didn't think about that. I mean, I guess you could say that if you want, but I wasn't really thinking that. But
y'all want to know what I think? I think that a human's innate nature is to wonder about things, and I guess to say that someone is you can never really truly reach full enlightenment. And I think that I don't know if that's something that I would want. I would like an understanding of who I am as a person and like how the world works, but the I guess the thrill of knowing the unknown is like it doesn't attract me. Well, not it doesn't attract me, but like I like the idea that there is still shit that I will never understand out there.
yeah, I don't think I was meant to put on this planet for that task. I don't think I'm like Dr. Strange or nothing.
You're Dr. Seuss.
I'm still gonna live in this world. I'm just gonna have that knowledge of all that.
I'm not sure that enlightenment means that you know everything though.
No, it doesn't.
I feel like you're always gonna still be a student.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't want to be
as long as you
100%.
As long as you're a human, you'll always be a student.
But you never know. I might be a monk one day. Just cut off all my hair and just become a guru.
Dude, monk lives, bro. Yo, they fucking suck, dude. Yo, I watched a documentary, bro. All they do was just fart and like they get into like these fights and shit, bro. And there's like hierarchies to the shit, bro. It stinks, bro. It's like dorm room tensions and shit, like college dorm room tensions, and like fucking like. And there's a higher up monastery where like nobody talks and like they're not like the other lower monks aren't allowed up there because it's like rowdy and shit, bro. It sucks, dude. Dude, I would never become a monk.
Yeah,
you gotta shave your hair. Fuck that.
Yeah, I don't want to be a monk, but
you gotta become the monks that only shave this part of their head and they had the bowl cut.
you gotta have the bowl cut.
I feel like my guru is talking to me right now. My yogi is talking to me right now.
Oh, I am. Yes.
Wait, what?
But it is Glenn. I've been trying to tell y'all.
Bro, I swear to God, man. I will kill you, bro. If that was you.
Glenn is helping us reach enlightenment.
But no, I just thought about that. We don't have like no freaking Ram Dass or no.
Why don't is Ram Dass dead?
Yeah, he's been dead for a while.
Wait, for real?
He speaks to me tonight.
I thought he was alive.
Nah, Ram Dass is going, man. He has some type of cancer, I think.
Oh damn! You know who we do have? Duncan Trussell.
I was thinking about that. Duncan Trussell is like that type of person, but he's always like, I've been on a binge of Duncan Trussell. Like, I've been listening to all his episodes, and like,
he's enlightened, but he's also a comedian. Wow.
Yeah, he's a comedian at heart. You know.
Yes. I need to start listening to more Duncan Trussell.
Meanwhile, Joe Rogan.
I say one thing. Wim Hof teaches you to be present.
Oh, Wim Hof, dude. We do have Wim Hof. What the fuck?
Yeah.
We have Wim Hof, the Iceman himself.
Yeah, fucking Wim Hof.
Wim Hof, I really
Wait, we got Eckhart Tolle.
Yeah, we got Eckhart Tolle.
The troll. Eckhart Tolle the troll.
Yeah, Eckhart Tolle.
Yes, he is an elf.
How did I forget about? I'm so sorry, Eckhart Tolle.
We're
Please
sorry.
don't banish me to the now, to the forever now.
Forever. Casey, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I know that you're a big proponent of Wim Hof's breathing exercise. Can you give us a demonstration?
You want a demonstration?
Hell yeah, for the audience.
So basically, what I do when I do Wim Hof, give myself a couple minutes to kind of like clear my head, set an intention.
You didn't
right?
have to breathe in the mic like that, bro.
Right.
Nigga bent over to breathe.
Right.
But I clear my head, set an intention, clear my head, and then I either listen to him guide me through it, kind of like being guided.
Oh shit.
Is this a part of the practice?
No.
Oh.
But I just basically it's a different couple breathing exercises that you can do. But I choose to do Wim Hof method, and Wim Hof method is a variant of I forgot the name of it, but it's an old breathing technique. But basically you breathe in your stomach, up to your chest, up to your head, because you can breathe through all that, and then let it out. So basically I just and I like to breathe through my mouth, out my nose, because I get more air in my mouth. And I don't let all of it out when I let it out. And then I do that for about 30, 40 times. And then that last breath, you blow it out, hold your breath. And this is the tricky part. You clear your head. When you don't think about anything, just focus on like literally feeling, when you start to feel your heartbeat, and that's what I start to focus on. I focus on my heartbeat. You really can feel your heartbeat, and I feel my heartbeat, and I count my amount of heartbeats. And once I get used to that, I just clear my head of absolutely everything, and I just feel. I don't think at all. And that's when you start to notice, like, whoa, I might hold my breath for like 2 minutes. And after like 3 rounds of that, like you're holding your breath for like 4 minutes. And then after like 5 rounds, like still holding your breath for like 6 minutes. And you're like, whoa. And you actually like get real clear-headed after this. I meditate after. It's a form of meditation. I meditate after that because my mind is actually really clear. But mind you, it's many different type of breathings that you can do. It's just one breathing I was actually working on. It's called the fire breath or something like that. And it's a little bit difficult, but it's like this fast breathing. You go from your stomach to your nose, but you do it like super fast. And so, yeah. And it's another breathing that you can do that actually releases DMT stored up in your body. So DMT is in the liver, stomach. Is it in the kidney too? But because it's a homogeneous thing, so DMT is already inside of you, so you can release it whenever. And you basically squeeze your stomach. It takes a lot of practice. You squeeze your stomach, squeeze a couple other things, your head, and it releases DMT after a couple rounds. You may pass out, but you might have this like super trippy effect. But yeah,
It's on my way to find out.
But Wim Hof, though, I'll say it's one of my favorite things to do because it really clears your head. And I do it in my cold. When I take cold showers, I do some breathing exercises in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it really like clears you out, like, and it boosts your immune system like crazy. But it really like gives you a clear state of mind, honestly. I was a little spleel. What do you feel about? I started to do Wim Hof too. What do you feel about Wim Hof?
Dude, I love Wim Hof method. Dude, Wim Hof is great. Yeah, I pretty much do the same thing KC does. I'll breathe in and out for about 20. I don't do 30 to 40 times, but I do like about 25 times in and out. And I'll always hold in on an inhale rather than an exhale because it just helps me hold my breath longer. And then I like that feeling of like lightheadedness, and like it's kind of like this semi psychedelic state that you can get yourself into if you do like 6-7 minutes breath holds and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's I don't know, it's just something that I do as a warm up before I get into something like chanting, or if I want to do like a really deep meditation session, or just like in the morning, I'm just like, let me just do some Wim Hof, like just start my day off on a good note. My biggest takeaway from Hof is just the appreciation of breath. Being able, I'm so conscious about my breath on a daily basis now. Like it's insane. Like I love it. Like some people, dude, this is what they do. They'll go to work or they'll go to school and they'll come home and they'll let off like one sigh of breath. They're like, and it feels so good. It feels so good. Really, you can do that anytime. You don't have to wait till you get home to do that. Right. You can do that any time of the day. Like breath, like just being alive feels good, man. Being alive feels good. Like that's what it is. That's what Wim Hof is. It's being alive. It's being. You gotta
being the ruler of your thoughts.
Yeah, man.
I noticed.
That's why.
Go ahead, Casey.
Oh, that's why when we talked about cold showers, like cold therapy, like I said, Wim Hof even says that the cold is ruthless and it's a great teacher. And by you just taking control of your breath, you taking control of a lot more things in your life that you don't even notice. And by you going outside in that cold, butt naked, out there for 20 minutes, taking a cold shower or whatever, that's telling you right there, just appreciate the feeling of stuff and not letting the ego get in the way of any of your plans. Just go for it.
Just do it.
Just do it. And it's a lot of studies on the breath too. It's a lot of studies. This man was injected with a disease, and he did his breathing. Yeah, he was injected with a disease, and some of his students that he trained under like a few weeks, and under a laboratory thing, they injected him and his students, and they got rid of the disease by just breathing. And they put him up to this thing. They put him in the cold water bucket or something like that, and looked at his core temperature and his skin and stuff. And he did the breathing, and literally his body temperature was normal. He was in the water for like 40 minutes, ice cold water for like 40 minutes. His body temperature was the same, and skin was the same. All he did was breathe. It's just conscious breath. You'll be amazed with some of the most simple things, how complex the most simple things are.
Some say it's the beginning of magic. But I'm just a messenger.
I'm
just a messenger.
What are you trying to say, bro?
I'm just a messenger here, bro.
Are we getting into that right now? Because I know some stuff about magic, too.
Can I tell you about
ready for magic, bro? Are they even ready for magic?
I don't think the listeners are ready for that conversation. They think we're crazy.
They do think we're crazy, but it's okay. It's okay because I kind of am.
I am. We're crazy.
What y'all niggas know about sympathetic magic and practical magic and shit like that? Nothing.
So I'm going to talk about. Oh, I was about to go into
Go ahead.
So first let's talk about like the magic of recycling energy, right?
Yeah.
Meant like recycling.
I want to hear what you got to say about it, SR.
This is something that is so beautiful that I just realized, and it's something that I'm just like, fuck, dude, there's something going on here. Like this, it's it's something that's that should be taken seriously when you read books about like a magic occult. Like in most of these books, they always start with a warning, like, dude, there's some serious shit. Like this is not shit to be playing around with. Like you can think it's like Harry Potter or whatever. It's not like that. This is like serious shit. You could fuck up you could fuck up other people, and you get into this kind of stuff. But like things that I've noticed, recycling energy, that's what I've been sort of practicing. So I'm trying to recycle money. That's what I've been doing. So what you want to do, everybody listen, you can do this. You can try this out. If you don't believe me, try it. So give away $100. Give away $100, and I guarantee you that you will find money tenfold coming back to you. You will just receive, you'll get a check in the mail. Somebody will give you an opportunity for money. You will, like, the more you give, like, and like selfishly give, you will receive threefold, fourfold, fivefold, tenfold. Like you will. It's crazy. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So try that out, and then just email us, and maybe I'll talk about it again.
You never
Magic.
gave me money, SR.
Huh?
You never gave me money.
Me either.
Nigga, you owe me money.
Damn.
What the fuck? Wait a second.
Wait.
Whatever. We're not gonna talk about that now, but whatever.
Oops, I'm
Shit,
sorry, bro.
Those are just two. That's just one form of magic. Magic, as far fetched as it might sound, is actually there's some science to it. It's about energies and everything.
And also, I think like us, like all three of us, I think we're all magicians in a way. Like art is magic. You're creating like okay, like music. That is like just the fucking scale, dude. That just looks like some magical shit, like the musical scale and like the fucking notes and everything, and like going up, like dude, that's a fucking spell, dude. You're swaying people's emotions, like you're like that's magic, dude. Like art is magic. Like, all magicians are artists, and all artists are musicians. You know, like we're all like just creating, and people are just like, wow, like how did you do that? It's like it's almost. Well, you can almost say it. Yeah, it's almost.
I got a magic
I already
trick.
said words are magic.
Spelling, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Feels.
I can turn my dick inside out. That's a magic.
Now that I would pay to see that.
No, you won't.
I would pay you. I would pay you $7.25 to see that.
So I want to hear about some real magic.
Want to hear about some real magic? You want to hear about dementia?
Let's get into
That's
it.
not magical, but it's about to get real dark real fast.
I want to actually hear. Let me hear about that.
Actually, no, I want to hear about magic.
Yeah, I want to hear about magic. I want to hear what Asar has to say about magic. I want to see what he knows.
Tell us some things about your knowledge.
Well, I guess another form would be like Casey said, words. Your mantras. Just like Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, like that's another form of recycling energy back into your life, putting out positivity through verbal, and you're getting back in any type of way. So when I was first studying Nichiren Buddhism probably like 2 years ago, my teacher was telling me about this, and I was like, dude, fuck you. Like this just looks like some bullshit. Like you're telling me if I say some fucking Japanese words, I'm gonna find money. He was like, yes, dude. Like he told me the story about like how his car broke down out of the service, and like everybody chanted for like 15 minutes, and his car just started up. Took everybody home without a problem. I'm like, I guess I'll fucking try it, right? So when I'm chanting the whole time, like very selfish, you know, I'm like, fucking money, dude. Like if I'm gonna do this, I want money. So I chanted we did about 30 minutes, and I felt good. Like I didn't know what it was. I don't know if it was the words, what, but I just felt good. And I was like, all right, I guess we'll see what happens. He was like, yeah, just he literally just said, text me and tell me when it happens. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I go into my dorm room, dude. I open up my first drawer, $15, just laying right there. Don't know where the fuck it came. I don't know where the fuck it came from. Somebody could have put it in there. I could have left it in there, forgot about it, but it was there, and it was that could have been the wildest coincidence. Like, because I open that drawer all the time, and I've never seen it. And I texted him immediately. I was like, dude, what the fuck? And ever since then, I was hooked on mantras. And I don't know. Like I'm not like I don't really consider myself a magician. Like I'm interested in magic. I'm interested in you know, just I like a whole bunch of weird like mystical shit.
As you should.
But yeah, I don't know. Like that's just my take on it. That's my take on it.
I feel like people will be so surprised at what we're capable of. Like it's literally people out there that can literally control the electricity in their body and transform it into somebody else. This is dude that this Asian, I think he was Asian, but he meditated and actually found the power to like actually transmute his electricity that's forming in his body out into something else physical. So this man will literally burn paper and stuff with his hand. He would do electrotherapy for people and all type of stuff. And it's some deep shit, but
that's alchemy. I'll say that's alchemy.
Get into this. Yeah, when it gets to stuff like that, dude, like when people start talking about like I'm crafting potions and spells and alchemy,
is the alchemy?
Dude, I don't trust myself with that. Because like I'm gonna like have somebody's gonna fuck me over and I'm gonna ruin their life. I'm gonna have the worst karma for the rest of my life because this nigga has one leg now. Yeah, like it's not for me. I know it's not for me. At least right now, it's just not for me. Like fucking magic, dude. Like real fucking spells, dude. Keep me away from that shit. I'm gonna fuck somebody up.
That stuff is real too.
It's powerful.
That's very real. People, I
Yeah,
don't
like
know
when
what
you read books about the occult, they always tell you. And I'm like, dude, that warning is for me. Like, I'm not supposed dude, I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you, right? I'm gonna be like, you really want to cut me off? All right, what's this nigga's fucking license plate number? All right, bet. I got something for your ass. Like, I'm gonna do some wild shit. I don't got time for it.
It's crazy because people will think you crazy because the media made it into like just movies and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, movies do have some shred of truth to it. Like it's some powerful shit you can't really fuck with. It's bad.
But people are ignorant.
It's that kind of thing is better just to like let come to you. Like don't let magic come to if it's meant to you. Just don't please. I'm telling y'all, like it's what I've seen and read. It's some powerful shit.
We done seen some stuff before. We've seen somebody move a pendulum with their mind.
Now that's a person that obviously needs to be studying magic because
she's definitely strong.
She's got something in her. Like maybe in my next lifetime, if I get one, I'll be.
I've been learning how to read palms. Palms tell a lot, actually.
That's interesting. You told me like what's going on with that.
So, palms literally can tell you literally somebody's whole life. And at first, I was like real skeptical. Palm reading? What is a palm? Like people been doing this for like a long time. And I just watched a couple of videos and I was like, wait, this kind of makes some sense. And I can't really get deep into it because I really haven't did too much research into it. All I'm going to say, I'm starting to believe in it more and more now.
Wait, but have you read somebody's palm?
I read my own palm.
Oh, what did it tell you?
Do you read feet too?
Yeah, I suck them. No, basically my palm told me I'm a creative. Like I already knew that. But like, and I read that just give myself some time.
Okay.
Kind of what I read. And it's a whole bunch of other stuff. Like that's literally from what I watched and stuff. I was like, I guess so. But I'm going to do a lot more research on it now. I'm going to read some books. I'm going to do a lot of research. I'm going to start taking notes on it. Whenever I find out something new or I'm a skeptic or something, I go into deep research about it. And I have like a whole book at home and stuff where I take 1,000 notes and I connect different ideas and ideologies and I connect the true from false. I go like into like a whole research project. That's what I do.
Dude, I do the same shit. Like I really wish I took like philosophy as a major instead of fucking visual arts or some shit. Cause like I didn't know how much I love just like different philosophies. Like I love just like, oh well, this guy proved this guy wrong with his theory, and then this guy said what? And then these niggas across the fucking world said who? So everybody wrong. They all got the game fucked up. Like this shit is like philosophy is so fucking cool, dude.
You get good when you start coming up with your own. That's how you know you're in the deep end when you coming up with your own philosophy, your own quotes and stuff.
You're a prophet at that point. That's when you make profit from it. Remember?
I don't think I'm at that point. I'm just reading niggas.
I'm only 22, bro. I'm not a prodigy. I'm gonna tell you right now, my IQ is not that high for me to be making freaking.
When you get to that point, you don't even have IQ. You're above that.
IQ is people who brag over IQ or just
no one takes IQ tests anymore because they're not accurate.
I don't care about Mensa.
What the fuck
I
is
never
that?
took an IQ test before.
They don't use that as like a accurate gauge of someone's intelligence because there's other things that go into intelligence.
Like, isn't it like an EQ test, like emotional intelligence or something?
Yeah, that's something different.
I heard that was more accurate.
It is
because you can honestly say if somebody that can keep their emotions intact is smarter than somebody that can
a psycho probably.
Yeah, just like rail off facts or do fucking math problems or some shit.
All I'm gonna say,
and I would fail both.
I don't care how good you can take a test. It's so many different things that come in with like fucking creativity. It's probably one of the most intelligent thing. Art. Neil deGrasse Tyson described art in the most intelligent way, and ever since
I remember that.
I'm not gonna lie. Neil deGrasse Tyson got me on that one episode over at our house a while ago. That one episode got me on like the deep end of my thoughts. Like ever since then,
what episode?
I started thinking hard about things, and when he started describing art and how intelligent art is and how beautiful art is, and the part like where do your brain, like how you think of art, like artists think in a different dimension basically, like they think out of this world, like it's nothing on this physical or mental clouded plane,
dude.
that an
It's like,
artist is doing that is different. It's like a dream almost. Like, you know, when you dream, you go into like a whole different dimension. It's like that, and that's why artists are just some of the most intelligent.
And what was this that you watched?
It was a Joe Rogan with
Rogan.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Okay, which one? It was
Yes.
like the first one, second one, third one, the fourth one.
Yeah, the
I
story.
think it was the first one. But dude, you know, like those fucking quotes on like Instagram that you see, like people working out. It's like everybody wants the muscles, but nobody wants to lift the weights. You know, but dude, it's the same fucking way. Like everybody wants to be an artist, but nobody wants to go fucking crazy. Like everybody wants inspiration, but nobody wants to go to the deep depths of the ocean. You know what I mean? Like you gotta leave the fucking harbors of sorrows, man. You gotta swim across the ocean of dreams. Like you gotta go. You gotta say some shit. You gotta like change your thought pattern so that like when you gotta think like, if I say this out loud, people will think I'm insane, or not like insane, but like people will be like, dude, like what are you taking? Like when people start asking you what the fuck are you taking, and the whole time you're sober, that's how you know you got something to start with.
Yeah.
Like people are so like, you're not gonna find inspiration on a fucking surface level, dude. You gotta go deep. Like you gotta really like go crazy, bro.
And here's the thing,
You gotta like really. Like, why do you think a lot of artists just disappear, bro? They're going in the deep end. You're not finding this shit just like scrolling. You're not gonna find it on Instagram. You're not gonna find it on Twitter. You know where you're gonna find it?
Yeah. In their goddamn
Take 9 grams of mushrooms and sit in the dark for 6 hours. No, but no, but like for real, like you gotta like dig deep. Like what the fuck are you like? Why are you here? What are you grateful for? Like what are you doing? Like what the fuck are you doing? What are we doing, my nigga? Like,
I can tell you.
Like, go ahead.
Go on.
No, I'm done.
God
I
damn
was gonna keep talking, bro.
No, keep going.
Dude, like, I don't know, like people always, you know, got put into this perspective for me. I was literally watching something on YouTube, like a video, like, you know those chalk videos, and like they like draw things with chalk and like comes to like real life, and like they have like wars and shit. Like one of the comments was literally like, oh my god, how did they come up with this? Like, wow, I could never come up with that. And that really put that into perspective for me. Like, it's really a gift to be able to think that way, like to create. Like all three of us, we have that gift. Like you can't waste that shit, man. Like some people literally just don't think like that. Like people literally just don't know how to create. Like they look at videos and they're like, wow, how do you like, dude, we come up with that shit all the time.
Yeah. People
Like,
ask all the time, like some of our funny people, like, how did y'all even think of that?
like, dude, you don't want to know what I'm really thinking about.
Oh, you really don't. I'm gonna tell you that right. You don't want to know what I'm thinking.
Bro, you don't want to go to the deep end, bro, because I'll keep you on a fucking bay of sorrows, bro. I'll keep you on a bay. You don't want to swim across that ocean with me, because we're going down. We're going straight down, bro. I'm taking an anger, and we're going down. And we're not swimming back up until we got something good.
I'm gonna tell you right now, whenever I'm talking to any girl, I literally tell myself, I'm like, don't do it. Just don't let them, don't just set this on your brain. Just don't do it. I don't know if they can hit. I'm so serious. When I'm talking to anybody, I'll be like, just don't do it. They're not gonna understand. Nobody understands it, but y'all for real. Like y'all really some of the only people that understand. I'm like, just don't. Nobody will understand completely. And I don't even let it out around y'all all the time. I was like, just don't do it. Nobody's gonna understand.
I make jokes. Remember that joke, the infamous joke in that room, Casey?
I remember that.
The white genocide joke.
Yeah.
They just don't get it. They didn't get it.
I tell myself like whenever I'm like even talking to somebody, I be like, just don't do it. I literally tell myself like I have to tone it down. I have to tone it down.
Dude, no, I hate doing that shit. Like
I hate
the way that I can't, like sometimes people like that suck, dude. That like tell you to calm down. Like, dude, you fucking calm. I'm not gonna calm down. Dude. I'm passionate about this. So why are you making me feel bad for being passionate about something? Like, like don't tell me not to think about something.
They want you to conform.
Just
because I don't live in a fucking dude.
Yeah, when I was younger, I remember I used to go around making noises and stuff. Like that was just in my brain. I just let it out, and it'd be like unique stuff to me. And everybody like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you making those noises?" Like, shut up! I'm like, just being like letting whatever in my head is out. Like it's creative to me, and I always find whatever I say is creative or do is creative, and nobody understood that.
Like
But
when I listen, like I will challenge you on everything that you think is true. Like everything. Like why do you think that's true? Like what really makes, and I will like, if you're not strong enough, I'm not gonna say strong enough. If you're not capable of at this moment in time to be able to like have a conversation and not get emotional about me challenging your beliefs, then you just don't need to be, because I need people like that, because I want somebody to look at everything that I believe in and really challenge me, because you know why? Because I'll get better, I'll get stronger, like I'm really gonna grow from like you asking me and challenging me and questioning me what the fuck I think about. Like I don't have a lot of friends like that. That's why I cherish everybody that's not afraid to just, be like, dude, like Buddhism, dude, really? Fucking Buddhism? Like, what the fuck are you? Some type of like fake woke dude? Like, I want somebody to like come up to me and like talk to me. I want to have that conversation.
yeah, same.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
I just feel like people just, like you said, people just don't think that way, and a lot of people are closed-minded.
Cause like it's
And
so. I'm ranting right now. I'm sure
Say
they're
it, bro.
tired of my
Say
voice.
it. I want to hear it.
Because
You
like
saying a lot of
people love like just being in the comfort of like subscribing to these labels, dude. Like labels
yeah,
suck, dude.
it's
Like people like just like, okay, these are my labels, let me just grab them, go into my corner, and I'm gonna be this, and I'm gonna scroll on Instagram, and I'm gonna be these labels, and if something's opposed to these labels, then I stab them and I try to take them on my side. No, dude, that's not how like that sucks, dude. That fucking sucks. Like, who wants to do that?
it does.
Not me.
It sickens me too. But after a while, as you get older, you're like, oh, I just don't care. I'm still gonna do me. But people don't even realize. Like a lot of people don't even realize. I'm not even gonna lie. So it was like fourth grade. No, it was like fifth grade. No, sixth grade. I started realizing seventh grade. I was never in like to social media and stuff, all of that. My little sister, I just seen her. She wanted to be like get an iPod so bad and stuff, and get on Instagram. She got on Instagram. I'm like, why do you want to be like all that? You're just a follower, and I always seen it as that. And then for the longest, I was like, you're just a follower, and she didn't understand. And I just kept saying that like you're really a follower. And then I got on it, and I was like, I see what I see what I mean now. Like I don't know. I still don't like social media. To this day, I don't like social media.
What I'm using social media for is like very strategic. Like sometimes I fall in those wormholes or like loopholes and like, oh man, I got another MMA video. Let me watch this. Let me tell everybody about this MMA video. Oh dude, look at this. This fucking thing with the drug and the guy and the fucking like, okay, like yeah, I get from, but like social media, I feel like it should really be a tool to be used to fucking I'm sorry, I'm getting a call. Fuck.
God damn it.
It should be a tool. Dude,
Yeah.
like it shouldn't be a part of our lives. It should be something that we use periodically.
You know what I noticed? Like, okay, so I'm hanging out with a group of people or something,
Mm.
and they're all looking down at their phones. I like human interaction. I will put my phone up and I will start conversation, and I would just see like it happens so much. I see it all the time everywhere I go. Just a group of people, and they just all just neck just down on their phone. I'm like, what is wrong? Like, let's talk and laugh. Like, let's come up with some new ideas. Let's come up with coming up with conversations is a smart thing to do. I feel like that's a very intelligent thing. Coming up with conversations, just talking, and people don't like talking anymore, and it be bothering me. And I'm like, I don't like even like if we
Dude,
like
you know what you're doing, dude.
What?
Instead of fucking just sitting in a dark like place on your phone in a group of people, dude. If they just looked up from their phone, bro, they would have just saw you just with a bunch of fucking hot chicks and fucking T-bone steaks and lemonade and waterfalls, and they would have just been living. You would have just been living your best life outside of the fucking device, dude, outside of the box, and they would have been. They wouldn't see it because they would be looking down. They would be looking down at their phone. They would see the same shit they saw yesterday on Instagram, the same shit they saw the other day. But the guy made a video that's kind of the same, but it's like, oh, a different type of twist. No,
Exactly.
dude, there's fucking ice cream. There's fucking cows with double D titties that shoot ice cream into your mouth, whatever flavor that you fucking want. You know, like this fucking magical shit, dude. This fucking rabbits
That's
that
literally
fucking turn into fucking lesbians and jerk you off while they make out with each other. It's like all this beautiful shit going on.
That's literally how I look at the world, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Can't
The
they
world
jerk
is
you off?
the world is just double D cows, bro. That's all the world is, and fucking sex robots. All the cool shit, dude. All the cool shit
I really be like,
is outside of your
like,
phone.
y'all don't see, like, I was looking at them, looking at their phone. I'm like, y'all really don't see how much is out here. Like, even if we're just in a room, y'all don't see how much funny different things could possibly happen, or so many different things sitting around in this room that can possibly spark a conversation, or like so many things we have done in our lives, something that happened before previously that we can probably relate to, but you chose to sit on your phone and ignore the world around you.
It's easier to be in your phone because it's a world, like it's your own little ecosystem, and
Yeah.
no one can enter that space but you. And so, like when you're in when a lot of people are in a social setting, sometimes including me, it's easier to be in that little realm for a little bit of time than actually.
You don't like people though.
Yeah,
I was about to say I can agree with that, Glenn. Like I can get introverted very quickly. I get tired. My energy level for just people is like very like.
See,
slim.
no, I
It's
love
bigger. It's bigger now, but like it's slim. So like eventually I'll be like, I'll either leave or I'll just like pretend to be on my phone.
Yeah.
And just like, okay.
I like people. I think people are fun. I think people are interesting. I feel like other minds are interesting. Like I know about my mind. I know what I think, but what do you think? How is your personality? And I like
dude.
And I think it's so interesting. And being in college, it is like such a fun thing to do. Just go around and just start a conversation. Just learn. It's so many different personalities out here. And I just sometimes laugh to myself like, oh, they're different. And I just literally all the time, everybody, when you really get somebody that's really detached from their phone and just have an actual conversation, that's what I love to do. And you really figure out like, whoa, there's a lot of different people. Like everybody thinks different. Everybody has a different personality. And I think it's cool.
Casey, I said it before and I'll say it again. You're literally the fucking neighbor that makes long ass conversations in the driveway right before work. Like somebody will be getting out of the house in a hurry just to like fucking go to work, and they're the latest shit. You just be like watering the bush, like, "Hey neighbor, how's the day going?
You want to know something? You know what I did last night?
You want to know what? You want to talk about consciousness with me over?"
Let's talk about the ego, please, just the ego.
They'll be like, "Oh, this guy."
I've always been friendly, bro. Ever since I was little, you can ask my mom. I've always been like a people person. Like I always been friendly. I always made like talk to people easily.
See, I like that. But like I'm selective with the people that I talk to.
Same.
Like I'm very selective. Like a lot of people might have this interpretation of me that I'm just like unapproachable, and that's only because I'm unapproachable to you. A lot of people, the people that I want to talk to, I will because I like their conversation. Like if I peep you and you're just like, yeah, that's not the person for me. They don't have the right type of energy. Like we're not gonna mesh, or just like they just look like they're boring or they suck. I mean, I don't know if that's mean, but like, I don't know. That is what it is. Like then I'm not gonna be interested.
Yeah.
At all.
I like people. It's certain people that I don't mix with all the way, but I still find a way to get along with them. Maybe not have the best conversation, but I still get a hint of your personality. I still got a hint of your energy. And I told you, I can feel people really good. So I can feel the type of mood and tone you're in, or what kind of person you are before I even talk to you.
You feel the vibes. If the
vibes
I
feel the vibes.
I feel the vibes, dude. If the vibes are off, then I can't be around you.
The vibes are off is not an excuse to leave college. Remember that, kid.
Dude, why did you drop out? Dude, the vibes are off. Dude, the vibes.
I hate when people be doing that. I'd be like, you didn't even give it a chance. Especially freshmen. I'm like, I don't want to come back here like you didn't give it like yourself a true chance. You just let a couple things throw you off. Like, you know how many things are gonna throw you off in the future life you're gonna have? Like, you know, you think you're just gonna quit then? Like, you just keep going. Just make yourself have fun. Like, nobody else can tell you to have fun but yourself. Somebody can try to ruin your fun and suck the energy out of you, but you gotta make your own experience. Don't let somebody make your experience for you.
Send you to jail.
That's a different story.
For another day.
The inmates run the asylum.
They do.
Speaking of the inmates, okay, I don't have a segue for this. I just want to get into it. Or should we save it for another episode?
No, there's a good time for a break.
Nelson Mandela once said, "History will judge us by the difference we make in the everyday lives of children." Kids are our future, and it's some of the most vital years of learning for the upcoming years ahead of them. So spread a little joy and love to a special child close to your heart with the Sanna and Sanna gift box. Sanna and Sanna sends a gift of fashion, fun, and learning. Sanna and Sanna provides the right kind of gift to put a smile on a kid's face and a happy conscience in an adult's heart. You will find Sanna and Sanna through their website, sannaandsanna.com, and give them a follow at Sanna on Instagram. Let's spread some love, everyone. Thank you.
And we're back. Let's go and tell us about the cryptic.
Okay, perfect. Okay, guys. So a cryptid is when a man bear and a woman bear likes each other. Wait. So nah. This is the bullshit hour, and welcome to the bullshit hour. But I just wanted to bring up the fact that we live in a world where we don't know what's really out there. So everything that was on the X-Files could be real. So this week I want to present to you drum roll please. The Moth Man. The fucking Moth Man. This was in I know about this shit since I was like 2, 3. The Moth Man is a bad omen. It's a sign of misfortune. So what people say is in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, I think it's either West Virginia or Virginia, one of those. There's a TNT factory, and at that TNT factory, there was a sighting of a creature like 6-7 feet tall, gray to white fur, big ass red eyes, and it made a screeching sound when it would fly. I'm about to throw up. I drank a lot of fucking orange juice. Ew.
What? How much orange juice did you drink?
Half the fucking thing.
Jesus. Okay.
Anyway, it's a bad omen for disaster. Cause that thing, I forgot the name of the bridge exactly. Don't quote me on this. I think it's like the Silver Bridge or some type of bridge in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. I think 2 days before the bridge went down, they sighted the Moth Man on top of the bridge. Then 2 days fast forward, the fucking bridge collapsed. I think a few people died. A lot of people died, actually. Some shit. And that's just, man, people don't know if this is an alien. They say that it's either an alien.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
An extraterrestrial, like it could be an extra dimensional being.
I don't like talking about it. It's just scary.
It's scary as shit.
Mothman?
Mothman, yeah.
He looks like a moth?
Yeah, red eyes, big red eyes. It's tall as shit.
So it was in a suit that's just going around killing people?
I don't think he was killing people.
Close my window.
Wait, what is he doing?
The Mothman.
If my windows are open, should I close my window? What is a bad omen? Please.
Close your window right now.
Close the window, bro. Shit, it used to scare the shit out of me, bro, because people don't know what it is. And
keep my windows open. I challenge you, Mothman.
And I think they said that it came back in a what the fuck, Hawk? Sit down, Hawk.
Nigga, sit down.
Sorry. Damn it. The Mothman gonna get you.
Nigga, we're recording a show.
He took that as a threat. The Mothman is gonna get you now. That was a show. That was a display of power. Remember that. But no,
never did that, Casey.
You gotta fight the Mothman. That's 7-foot being. But they said I think they saw it recently, and that would make perfect sense. It's 2020. Who knows?
All I'm gonna say, that Mothman stuff is scary, bro. I remember seeing that somewhere, and it scared the daylights out of me. It scared the bejeebus out of me.
If he doesn't kill people, then what is he doing?
It's just a bad omen. Like, it's just bad luck. That fucking bridge fell. It chased a car. Like, it caught up to a car by flying. Like, the shit flies around.
Why did you study this, Glenn?
Nigga, I'm a fucked up kid. I'm still a fucked up kid.
So this is a while ago?
It happened like the 2000s, but the sightings, like they see Bigfoot all the time.
Yeah.
they started seeing the Moth. They used to see the Moth Man a lot. Then the bridge collapsed, and then they stopped seeing it for a little bit.
There's a joke that this comedian had. I forgot his name, but he's just like, dude, what if Bigfoot is just blurry? Hey, what if this nigga's just blurry the whole time?
That was my cryptid file. Y'all never saw the Secret Saturdays or some shit like that?
Nah.
It was on Cartoon Network.
Secret Saturdays.
Well, I think that's what it's called. Or the hold on, wait.
Dude, Cartoon Network back in the Cartoon Network went through a lot of good stages, but where it's at right now is not one. You ever watch Cartoon Network right now?
Have you you remember the era of Destroy Build Destroy?
Dude,
that was
I don't know if that was cringy or good, but I'm not gonna watch it again to like confirm. I'm just gonna say it was good.
Destroy was good.
It was okay.
Destroy Build. Remember fucking Dude, what would happen?
Yeah, that was terrible.
Dude, what would happen?
Hole in the wall.
Hole in the wall. That was a whole era of live shows on Cartoon Network.
But there was one more. Remember the era of like 16 and Total Drama Island and Surf's Up?
Y'all remember? I mean, I think when was Ben 10? Ben 10 was a part of that, right?
Ben 10 was been around.
He was a little bit earlier.
Yeah, because well, Ben 10 and the Secret Saturdays were on, and it was Generator Rex, Secret Saturdays, and Ben 10. They were all like the same type of show.
I miss being a goddamn kid.
They were made by the same person too, actually. When I think about it.
Yeah.
But go watch that because they have cryptids.
I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into Moth Man and try to summon him or something.
It's actually gross, bro. It's disturbing.
It could just be. It might be just a fucking mutant. Have you ever seen the show Lost Tapes?
That sounds familiar.
He used to come on Animal Planet. Lost Tapes.
It's a lot of fake things on that.
Bigfoot
was discovered in 1991.
That's just scary. Bigfoot is actually a CIA operative named
also loved to be a CIA agent. Opted to be a woman. George Clement himself seen Bigfoot. I say the Bigfoot right there.
Well, are you guys ready to give gratitude? Because what the fuck is going on right now? Like, what's happening?
I'm ready.
Everyone, please be grateful for Moth Man.
Oh, wait. Can we have, like, gratitude music? I'm going to, like, put in some hertz right now.
But I give gratitude to infinite knowledge.
I give gratitude to infinite power.
I'm gonna give gratitude to titties.
God damn it! You can't take titties.
Why can't you be grateful for titties? Titties are great, dude. I'm so happy. I don't take titties for granted.
I love
them. I just fucking love them.
I love them too, damn it.
I love them. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that.
I wish I could look at some right now.
Dude, titties are great.
That was the most gross thing I ever saw all night, bro.
Are you grateful for that?
No, bro, I was not, bro. All I was seeing was nappy hair, bro. Cat nipple.
Meow.
For the listeners at home, Glenn just lifted up his shirt and just flashed me in a song.
Okay,
I'm glad I wasn't looking. I was looking at something else. I just saw the end of it.
Y'all see me without my shirt. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know
I'm gonna have to like edit looking at
that out.
No, I'm not cutting it out. I'm gonna freeze frame it.
You got blur it.
It's gonna be the oh shit. What are we? Okay, so what is the fucking episode name? Like, what is this? What are we? Grateful for titty. Grateful for tit. Great for tit.
Great for tit.
Tit. Great for tit.
Hey, wait. Grits and tits.
Grits and tits.
Dude, I'm gonna Photoshop some tits in a bowl of grits.
I like that.
Wait, grits and tits?
Grits and tits. But you gotta be grits and tits, like grits.
Okay, I got you. Yes, wrote that
like
down.
Fish and chips.
Like Chips and Dip. Yo, check out my brother's podcast, Chips and Dip. It's a great podcast. It's an amazing podcast, Chips and Dip. Watch it, listen to it on Spotify. Chips and Dip.
Dicks and chips.
Chips and Dip. They talk about chips and dip and all types of other things. So listen to it.
Boots and cats.
Yes. Check out my muscles I've been working on for the past 3 years.
You put those goddamn arms away.
Put them guns away. Fuck.
I just cut them off right now.
You grow back, but you got baby arms.
Yeah.
Dude, what if you could, dude? What if like every year we had to like regrow our arms from baby arms?
That makes me mad, bro. I touch myself with them.
Like, how fast would they have to grow for it to be 365 days and they get cut off again?
You get a full set by the 100th day, so you get
a full set.
Oh, okay, I like that. Yeah.
He's gonna get a deformed arm. He's gonna be an extra arm going out of the other one.
Remember Wilt's arm from Foster's Life?
He had the janky arm.
He did have a janky arm. That nigga was black. Yo, how many characters in cartoons that we knew were black, but just weren't black, but we knew they were fucking black?
Schnitzel. He was definitely black.
Schnitzel was a black man.
Wada. Rada. He had an attitude too.
Fucking,
I live in a cartoon. What if we was all in a cartoon right now, but we thought we was in real life? But when we watch TV, but when we watch actual cartoons, that was real life. But they was.
I'll be mad. I'm not going there, bro. Keep me here. I'm not going to a cartoon world.
I think we all live in the cartoon world because all the dumb shit that be happening on our planet. But
honestly,
I digress from my original point.
Wait, I'm out.
What?
I guess we're done recording.
That's it.
Yes,
boy.
thank you for listening to another episode of the MisFits Table podcast. I'm glad you guys listened and everything.
Stay tuned for more content. Goodbye.
I love all my viewers in the UK. Thank you, God, for UK.
Hare Krishna.
Okay.
I see both sides like Chanel. See on both